Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records. We're talking Paul Rodgers. We're talking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Paul Rodgers, Paul Rodgers, of course, founder of the band Free. Think the song All Right Now. Founder of the band Bad Company with all those hits. Sold over 40 million records. He's worked with Jimmy Page in a band called The Firm. He's worked with Queen. He's toured stadiums all over the world. He's considered one of the greatest singers in rock history, and he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he says that he has been invited to join and has turned it down. And he says he would turn it down because he doesn't believe that rock and roll music belongs in a museum. He says, I don't think rock and roll belongs in a museum. He says, responding to turning down Emmett Ernigan's offer. Emmett Ernigan was the founder of Atlantic Records. He said, hey, Paul, we're making a museum on rock and roll. Do you guys want to be a part of it? And I said, what, a museum of rock and roll? What is it called? And Emmett Ernigan said the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't think rock belongs in a museum, he says again. It's a shame that Paul Rodgers, Bad Company, or Free, or both can't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're talking about one of the best singers in rock history. And that's not just me saying that. That's his contemporary saying it. It's a known fact, really. He just has a great voice in those songs. You write all those songs, and you can't sniff this museum, which is silly anyway. But, good for him to turn it down. Good for him to tell Emmett Ernigan years ago that this wasn't something he was even interested in. And maybe that's why he's not in. I think that the music just isn't heady enough for the intelligentsia of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame snobbery, and they don't want him in there. They don't want that meat and potatoes rock and roll in their artsy Hall of Fame, where they're more willing to put people in that aren't outside of rock and roll in than to put real rock stars in. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Good for you, Paul. Stay true to your thing. Check out his new release, Midnight Rose. It's a good studio album, and he says he's not going to tour it, but hopefully he does. Peace out. We'll talk to you later.